Happy holidays from all of us here at the ZNS Television Network.
Welcome back. The YMCA Community Center gearing up for the 2017 and preparing to introduce some new programs for the entire family. While the center is mainly known for its successful sporting activities, Program Coordinator Shakitha Hanfield says that going forward, the center will cater to those who want to enhance their culinary skills.
So we'll have some for kids all ages, as well as we want to introduce even an adult cooking camp to introduce healthier forms of cooking. The program is going to be joined with another program, which is our health and wellness. So that's another program that we'll be starting sometime between January and February. We're still trying to iron out some of the details, but we really want to introduce that, and we want to introduce something at the YMCA that the whole family can be a part of. That way we'll have actually have a senior program that we're going to start in January as well.
Also for the kids, the center is now focusing on a camp that will open in Easter.
We have another lady that will be introducing some creative ways of doing science and nature and literacy activities for the kids. So it'll be more hands-on. So it'll be like certain days will be like a kitchen science. Other days they'll go outside and explore things with nature, as well as more of a creative, hands-on environment for learning of science and arts.
As we look toward a brand new year, we have a story that should provide some encouragement. It's about a man who has faced much adversity in recent time. He's sharing his story of survival and is advising everyone to brave their personal storms and press on. Shashina Roll reports.
He's a man who has always been at the forefront when it comes to marine life. But just last year, David Rose went through a terrifying ordeal that left him an amputee.
We were preparing to tie up at Borco, at the largest sea island they have there. We were doing what's called anti-corrosive work at what's the splash zone. I'm a commercial diver. We were in a kind of a choppy situation, and I got knocked down on the bow and got a rope tangled around my ankle, and before the captain could stop the boat, it pulled my ankle off, right at the ankle, and threw the shoe overboard with my foot in it. And it was it's what's called a traumatic amputation. It was kind of a tingle like pins and needles, not pain, fear. And I didn't bleed much, and I didn't need a transfusion, and I was at the emergency in the Rand here in 40 minutes.
Rose has been a diver and ocean lover all of his life. After being rushed to the hospital, he was inspired to help himself in a major way.
I met people there, a gentleman who had in fact made his own prosthetic. It was a kind of a not such a good prosthetic, and I asked him about it, and he said he went online and looked for the information. So I immediately started to do that, and I talked to some people, and a friend of mine who fixes lawnmowers said his nephew built one using a PVC pipe cap. Right, so I went and bought 4-inch PVC pipe cap, and I bought 3 pieces, and I cut the neck off 2, and I used fiberglass, and I fiberglassed a long PVC cap, and used a piece of stainless steel, and one of my machine workers downtown with a lathe, and he built some parts for me, and I made an aluminum and stainless steel and titanium and plastic foot.
Rose was back in the ocean in no time, but just this year he experienced another dangerous encounter. One that threatened to take away his other leg.
I spearfished so much this summer, I got attacked by a shark, tried to bite my other leg off. It was it was a drastic encounter. But he bit and shook and then let go. And later I had a sting under the knee, and my wetsuit was a little bit scrubbled, but not cut. And just because of my age, my knee tore open underneath in about 3 places.
But he says despite these trials, he's rolling with the punches and will not give up.
Oh, I could go back to work. I could really work. I'm back almost normal. I can't run yet, but I have now built 2 for me. I built 2 swimming legs for myself.
He's encouraging other residents to embrace their tests and challenges and to overcome at any cost. Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
Thank you, Shashina. It's time now to ask the doctor.
Season's greetings, everyone, and welcome. Today we are continuing our discussion about seizures. Grand mal seizures are the type that most people are familiar with. It has two phases. The tonic phase, which tends to last 10 to 20 seconds, is when the loss of consciousness occurs and the muscles suddenly contract and cause the person to fall down. And the clonic phase, when muscles go into rhythmic contractions, alternating, flexing, and relaxing. The seizure usually lasts for less than 2 minutes. There are some important steps you should follow if you see someone having a seizure. Call for medical help. Currently roll the person onto one side and put something soft under his or her head. Loosen tight neckwear. Don't put anything in the mouth because objects placed in the mouth can be bitten or inhaled. Don't try to restrain the person. Look for a medical alert bracelet, which may indicate an emergency contact person and other information. And lastly, note how long the seizure lasts. A grand mal seizure lasting more than 5 minutes or immediately followed by a second seizure should be considered a medical emergency in most people. This is also a medical emergency if the person is pregnant, injured, or diabetic. So please seek emergency care as quickly as possible. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away, sports is up next.